Welcome back to Wells Adventures. Well, we're here for a few days this time, so it's good. We got in last night. Didn't do much last night. When got some firewood for the little campfire, and but yeah, out behind us here on the green feed, we seen a couple of good pigs yesterday on the drive in right on dark. So we didn't disturb them. And the plan is this morning to run along one of the road behind, sort of parallel to us here, runs right to the end. And hopefully the dogs can pick up the scent of them pigs. So we'll collar the dogs up now. I'll show you what dogs we've got this trip, and we'll get on the road and see how we go.
Get him, boys!
Just glassing up on the green paddock in the far right hand corner. There's a couple up there. There's one there that looks about 30 odd kilo maybe, and then another little fella with them. I can only see the two at the moment, but the oats is really long and quite hard to see just yet till we get more light.
So this morning we're taking Macro. We're also taking Teeny, the little woofy pup, and we've got Minnie in the crate, and obviously Big Huey over the back there. We've had a few people ask us where we got the hairy dogs from. This breed, believe it or not, they're related to Macro and Huey. Hairy pups are our breed that we've had the line going for 14 years. So they're all bred from us, and they're all Wolfhound cross. Macro and Huey have got a bit more mastiff in them than these guys. But yeah, same, all related. So that's who we'll use this morning and see how we get on. I'd say something sucked into the bush here, Dad. Something's been feeding here, and they nearly followed the track in. Yeah. Yep. That's a good pig. I think that's a decent pig. Good dog. Nice size sow. We just left there. Just left camp there not long back, and coming along the fence parallel to the green feed, and Huey jumped off and kept going and come up with this one to start us off. Pretty good for the morning, eh, Rob?
Great start for the morning.
Hopefully we can get a chance at the bigger ones we seen on the way in yesterday. But a real good start.
Just warming up, aren't we, mate?
That's it. Let's keep going. Good boy, mate. Good boy. See this game trail here, Rob? This is where they head in and head out of. They're up in that bush. I might start poking so a bit closer for them. I think the dogs will be glad we started walking. She mad, isn't she? Good dog. Have a little sow.
Nice little sow again, mate. Another nice little sow.
The dog's done well, Dad. We're pretty sure this one might be the one that Dad was looking at on the binoculars back there at camp. We just come up to the same area and the dogs jumped straight into the bush here and kept going and done well, picked up another sow. So the farmer would be stoked. 2 sows for the morning. She looks like she's about to drop. There was a few pigs as well, like the other sow. So
2 in 10 minutes is pretty good, eh?
2 in 10 minutes. We'll go and hopefully get their dad now. But no, stoked with the dogs. They're going real well. No doubt about it. The old boy gets the buggy up in places. I tell you, he's new.
Trying to get it close for us the whole place.
That's it. That there's a big native wedge-tail eagle. It's good to see. He's pretty well keeping an eye on us. And last time we were here, we actually got a pig down this green feed. And the next day, I missed it on the camera, but the next day he was actually having a feed. So not only it's helping the farmers out with these pigs, it makes us feel good watching the wedge-tail eagle reap the benefits. So everyone's a winner. Just got back then with not a bad little morning run. Just the 2 sows. We didn't get anything else. And yeah, we're just gonna cook up some breakfast now, and then we're gonna head off and do a big lap of the place and see if we can get a couple more pigs. keep the Just going to head off now. Just taking the same team as this morning. We've got Macro, Huey. It's Huey's, for those who don't know, Huey's actually his brother. So they're brothers. And we'll get going now and see how we go. Young Chiefy's just done a bail up here. Sitting here just about to put the drone up. No, I think there was a sow there. Good boy, Chiefy. I think a little mob, must be a little mob pigs. Yeah. There. A little Dashy does it again. Yeah, a little sow, I think. Just about to put the drone up in the air. We jumped out of the buggy and the other dogs went for a bit of a sniff down here and come back, and Chief must have got a ground set and kept going. And yeah, he got a good bail going on this this sow. And yeah, his big brothers end up listening to him and going in to help him out. So he's done well, the little dachshund. That just shows you what they can do when they get the ground scent. Unbelievable for a little dog. Good boy, Chiefy. Good boy, big man. Get some water, bud. Do it, good boy. Always big. He just left the buggy over there, run down here, had a quick drink, and put his nose up there and kept going this way. So a nice big dam here, and there's a lot of pig sign, pig prints, and there he is. Look, the killer. This wallow here looks pretty decent. There's a flat pad right along there. Could be two in one, but yeah, not a good bit of sign. Dogs are keen on something, but nothing as yet. Good boy, Huey. Good boy, Huey. Good dogs. Good dogs. Good dogs. Just coming up the road there from where the dogs had that last decent jump around the dam there, and looked over. The wind's coming the opposite direction, and looked over to our right, and this little sow was running up the fence line, and anyway, got the dogs on, and Huey ended up busting in the bush there. So it was a very good effort by Huey. And no, it's been a good day so far. We've just been cruising along, not breaking too many records, and yeah, every now and then coming up with a few pigs. We're going to head back towards the green feed now and see if we can get onto a few before dark. Couple of little fellas run across the road. Look, Huey. First ball for the trip. We're heading back to camp, and as we're going through the scrub here, the couple of pigs run about this size, run straight across the road and down into the bush. I went to move Macro on and Huey, as you've seen, but they must have got out of here pretty quick. But it was a good size. The two little pups, Teeny and Minnie, had a good little chew. So a bit of experience for them. They held it there for a bit themselves. It's been a good arvo. Straight across there. It was probably, what was there, about 4 or 5, you reckon? Three, was there? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Adrenaline, you know. That's why weights get out sometimes.
Two little balls and what the other one was.
Yeah. Good boy, mate. We're just going to head out again now. We didn't do much when we got back to Sarve. It's about as far as I got at Swag there, and had a bit of a nap. And yeah, when I got up there before, looked out, there was two big pigs sitting out in the green feed again. So we're going to go now. It's just gone dark. Going to go down, run it, and see if we can't get them. We're taking Teeny again, and young Rog having a run, and then obviously Macro for a bit of backup. He went well today. Come back to the old fire. Come on.
But that little black and white one, there's about 4 or 5 of them.
Yep, they got one. Good boy, Rog. Good boy.
coming along the fence line there, and the wind's completely just blowing up our back, so the pigs are onto us, and I was just lucky that Rod ended up getting a ground set and getting this sow up here, but we haven't come across them big ones yet. But we'll keep going now and see if we can find them ones.
Right, we just got back. We just got the one sow there on dark. We're going to cook a bit of dinner up now, and then later on I might do a bit of a run over to the other green feed paddock and see how we go there. But for now, let's hook into some dinner.
Everything's coming together here beautifully.
Oh, beautiful. Dad's nearly finished the nice schnitzel. Thanks to Dave and the boys at Munster Street Quality Meats. If you're in the area, Port Macquarie,
Look at that.
go and call in and see the boys. They'll sort you out. Also got pet mints and everything you need for your pets. They keep Chief and all the boys and girls fed for us. So thanks to Munster Street Quality Meats. Far out, little Chiefy's having a blinder, isn't he? Just took off in a straight. It just took off in a straight line. I was expecting something to be right there. I think Roger's gone with him now. 400. We might drive up a bit, eh?
They've three inquiry.
I got him, mate.
Oh yeah. You get that. You get that there. Can you get that camera there, Rob? Just on the dash there.
That's a big pig. That's a big pig. Good dogs. Good dogs. He's a big pig. Luckily. Good dogs. Here's the big boar. We're going to take it back and get a weight on it. The dog's young Chiefy let out a yip in the footwell of the buggy and took off, and Rog and Macro done a few loops around the buggy there, 400 metres back, and then went the same line as Chief, and we're just watching the tracker and sort of listening and waiting, and couldn't hear anything, and then looked at the tracker and they were 400 out, so we thought we better get going. Drove 400 metres on, and we've seen, all you see is looked like a mob of pigs, and as we got closer, seen this big fella, and he was giving the dogs a bit of a push around, but they've done well. He's a big mature boar. He's got some cracking tusks there. They're snapped off, but yeah, if they weren't snapped off, they're just so thick, the tusks, and we'll go back and get a weight on him, show the old boy. He's back having a beverage around the fire, and he'll probably regret it now.
We'll show him before he goes to bed.
So let's keep going. Here he is. 92.5. Yeah, let's get that. Here he is, the big fella, 92.5 kilo. Absolutely stoked. He didn't let out a single sound. The dog's done well. He's such a tall pig too. He's a big old boar. He's got the tusks are both snapped off. If they weren't snapped off, it would be an awesome set. But yeah, absolutely stoked. The dog's done so well. Another pig off the farmer's property, so everyone's a winner. Morning, Huey. Oh, Chief, you getting out of the swag too, bro? You had enough? Oh, the back legs, mate. Quick. Get them over. They're a bit long. There we go. We're out. Oh. Alright, so we're just gearing up now. Boys are doing a bit of plumbing over here in the back of the buggy. We're just going to head out. We're going to go chase a goat today. Hopefully get a bit of a feed of goat. And we might have a cook up tomorrow night, depending on how we get on. We'll get going now
and we'll see how we go, see if we can find some goats.
Just down behind me in this gully, big mob of goats having a drink. A couple of good eating ones there, and there's a couple of good billies. We're going to try and get closer and have a good look at them. We'll keep going. Just sitting there listening to the goats, and about a 50-60 kilo pig jumped up in front of us. He just wandered off down the hill. Yeah, definitely.
Yep, that's him. We never worried him.
So we just, Rob and I we seen that pig, we didn't manage to find him again. We ended up walking down the gully, and Dad kept chasing the goats up the gully, and we just heard a gunshot, so we'll go back and see. Hopefully he's got some dinner. What do you reckon, Rob?
I reckon we'll have a little goat for dinner.
Fingers crossed.
Just a young Danny we're going to eat for tea. We've got her up here in the gorge, up off a couple of rock cliff faces. Love eating goat, nice and fresh, and we'll have him in the camp oven tonight. It'd be beautiful.
Wasn't ready for that.
Get him that time, Bob? You did?
Oh, good work. Awesome.
We've spotted this little boar a couple of times. We think it's the same pig walking up this gully. He presented me with a shot a bit later on, but I was shaking that much, I think I missed the first one. He took off up the hill, and I wobbled on me on a running shot, and I got him. So that's not a bad little hog, eh?
I think I'm going to scare him next time and get him on the run for you, mate.
Yeah, that's the game, mate. I like them running.
Yeah, we don't want them too easy for you.
No.
Can't shoot them apparently, unless they're running.
We've got a goat and a boar this afternoon, so we're really happy.
Successful afternoon. Got a goat. Dad got a goat there for dinner, and yeah, this pig, like Rob was saying, we've been keeping an eye on him the whole day, and on the way back, Rob got to have a shot at him. So awesome. Let's keep going. So we just got back an hour ago. The goat's been cooling down in ice in the esky, and now we're going to get it out and butterfly it, like bone it all out and butterfly it so it fits in the camp oven.
What we're going to do is we've cleared it off both sides. We've just got a little bit in the middle here, but that'll finish as I roll him back over. And now the reason why I've rolled him over is because all the fat of the goat is on top, and as it's cooking it'll run through and moisten the meat.
I'm just preparing a few veggies, mate. Bit of onion,
Healing them.
bit of potato. Yeah, well, Bit of carrot, got to cut that up a little bit yet. That's probably about all we get. I think we've got a few tin beans.
I did,
No, we were wondering if
yeah,
it's worth
it's really impressive, it really is. I've seen it.
How are we looking,
it. Can we get that out?
You're not getting any, brother. Alright, we're just about to head off again. Just going to take Huey, Chief, and Macro, and young Teeny for a run, just to stay pretty close to camp here and see if we can get on to a few more. Heading out now because Chief's got he's treed Corey on the tracker at 390. He was at 400, and Roger's sort of running back to him, so he might have something bailed up. We'll get out there now and have a look. Good dog. Careful. Good dog. Good. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah. Get him, Rod. Get him, Rod.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Here's the ball we got, the Savo. Chief must have ended up with a scent and kept going, and he went back against the wind and out into here, and Rog ended up doing the same, but Rog went out 700 metres, Chief went out about 500, and then after about 5-10 minutes he treed Corey, and I watched Roger and he slowly made his way back and ended up back with Chief, and then they both at the same area, and then we started to hear, we were in about 200 metres then, started to hear a bit of growling and barking and that, and Rog and Chief got this one. He got it up, you've seen the footage there, but he got it up in the cave there behind me, and he just had Rog there punching him against the wall. So I had to actually go out and around and jump down behind him and grab his legs, but it all ended up all good. So another boar for the day. This is the little Daniel's in. And he just had I had to jump down there, and he had Rog jammed up in here and Chief giving it to him. Hey buddy, didn't win, but did he? He didn't win. You got him. Good boy, mate. So Rob, that's it for another trip. What'd you think of it?
That was a great trip, mate. Had a lot of fun. Seen a lot of animals. It was really good. Dogs worked well.
Got a fair few. What did we get? 11 pigs in there.
11 pigs.
11 pigs.
And one beauty. 90.
One real good one.
Yeah.
And a goat also as well that we had last night. So
that was nice. Had dinner last night and breakfast this morning, mate. It was great.
Beautiful. If you like what we do here at Wells Adventures, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.